What's up everybody, it's Robin Gaming here. With the PlayStation 4 having just recently turned 2 years old, the list of upcoming games is getting better and better. 2016 is looking very promising, both in great third-party games and killer exclusives. Please take in mind that the following list is just my personal opinion, so let me know yours in the comments. Some quick honorable mentions go out to The Division, Dishonored 2, Final Fantasy 15, Deus Ex Mankind Divided and Doom, but there are even more that I cannot wait to play. With that being said, here is my top 10 upcoming PS4 games of 2016. Though I didn't find Ubisoft's E3 press conference all that exciting, there was one new title that instantly grabbed my attention, and that was For Honor. Sword combat is something I've personally never seen done well in a multiplayer game, and this has the chance to be the very first to pull it off. The game is looking great, with lots of potential, but could easily also end up not working as well as we all want. For now however, my hopes are high and I cannot wait to see more. No Man's Sky proves how big of a deal indie games have become. I don't need to tell you how amazing the idea sounds of a procedurally generated universe where you get access to millions of planets, all waiting for you to explore. What has me very concerned though is whether the gameplay will actually be fun and if the game will last a long while. If that is ultimately the case, then my head goes off to the just 10 people that are making this crazy idea become a reality. It has been 6 years since Mafia 2 came out, but the wait for a sequel will finally be over very soon. Mafia 3 is taking what you know and love to a completely different setting, playing as war veteran Lincoln Clay in 1968 New Orleans. The open world and gun combat is back, with more possibilities of using stealth this time around, and then there is that great emphasis on story that the real fans are no doubt absolutely going to love. I was afraid the Ratchet and Clank series had started to slowly fade away, seeing as all we seemed to be getting for years was spin-off games that nobody really wanted. But all of a sudden, with the movie and the game reboot coming up this year, the Lombax and his robot friend are completely back. Now it isn't looking to bring a whole lot of innovation gameplay wise, but it is that game we've all been asking for, and now debuting on PS4, the graphics just look stunning. All we have to hope now is that the movie will be great too and bring in a whole new audience, and then the future for the series is looking better than ever. What is so exciting about Mass Effect Andromeda is how we still barely know anything on what the game will exactly be about. Mass Effect 3 ended the trilogy in a very controversial way, but we can all agree the journey towards it was absolutely outstanding, and I can only hope this new entry takes the best out of all components we know and love. Great third-person action, diverse exotic planets, and a character-driven story with lots of choices that will simply blow us away. Although Rise of the Tomb Raider has already come out on Xbox One and will very soon release on PC as well, it is still easily one of the most exciting upcoming games for PS4, just because it's so damn good. The 2013 reboot already heavily surprised me, with very smooth gameplay and awesome set pieces, but Rise of the Tomb Raider brings it to a whole other level, by giving us way more diverse and exciting environments. I am sure that by the end of 2016, all PS4 owners will agree that sure, it took a while, but man was it worth the wait. For a long time we knew Guerrilla Games would finally take a break from Killzone and work on an entirely new IP, and E3 was where we saw it for the first time. Horizon Zero Dawn tells the story of Aloy in a futuristic world that is completely destroyed and now inhabited by giant mechanical creatures. Combining third-person action with light RPG elements in an open world with epic boss fight-like encounters, I am sure Guerrilla will outdo themselves like never before. Up until 6 months ago we weren't even sure if The Last Guardian would still ever see the light of day, but there it was, presented at Sony's giant stage at E3. With big platforming puzzles that form the base gameplay and a beautiful setting, the real star of the show here is looking to be the story of the emotional bond between the small main character and the giant creature. And with the developer's track record of releasing Ico and Shadow of the Colossus, you would have to believe in this game to be the third giant success. If it wasn't for the original Mirror's Edge, this channel might have never even existed, as it was the game that got me into gaming on the PlayStation 3. Sure, it wasn't flawless, seeing as its story wasn't the best, the replay value wasn't that great, and the gun combat was flat out unnecessary, but man did I have a lot of fun playing it for hours and hours. 8 years later, and Mirror's Edge Catalyst will finally arrive in just a few months, looking to do everything right that the first game did wrong. from featuring an open world to using only melee combat and maybe even including real-time multiplayer where you can race against friends. This could have easily been my most anticipated game this year if it wasn't for one game that had to come out around the same time. And of course, that game can only be Uncharted 4: Thief's End takes my favorite series of all time and promises to bring it to a grand, epic and emotional close. Nathan Drake's final chapter will take us back to snowy mountain peaks, destroyed urban cities and lush green jungles to bring the franchise full circle. Joined by his brother Sam, who we had never heard of before, it will hopefully answer lots of questions about Drake's past, his name and other mysteries that still require to be cleared up. But one thing is for sure, Naughty Dog will deliver us a game that is going out with a bang, will be remembered for years and give us the adventure we have all waited for one last time. Thanks a lot for watching my top 10 upcoming PS4 games of 2016. Now that you know my list, let me know which games you are looking forward to most in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a quick like and subscribe to my channel to see more, like my top 25 PS4 games. For now, thanks a lot for watching and hope to see you again next time.